Camera speeding.
7, take 1.
I'm 67 years old.
My age is 87.
I'm 95, going on 96.
I'm in my 80th year of life.
Studies reveal a stark reality. Life expectancy for Black individuals ranks among the lowest globally. Yet amidst the famed blue zones, ranging from the sun-drenched island of Icaria, Greece, the mountainous regions of Sardinia, Italy, and vibrant streets of Okinawa, Japan, all the way to the lush Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, and the health-conscious community in the good old US of A of Loma Linda, California. There are keys to longevity, with diet, exercise, and community being paramount. Still, one demographic remains notably absent. People like me, Black people. Where's our haven to grow old gracefully? Having lost my father when he was in his 40s and my mother in her early 60s, I embarked on a journey driven by curiosity and perhaps desperation to discover if there were untapped blue zones within our own communities. Starting in the heart of Los Angeles with a local hiking group, together we explore how tradition, culture, and connection can pave the way to healthier, longer lives in finding the Black Blue Zone. Today, meet Michael Corn, a solitary guy who hiked the trails for years. Amidst the rise of COVID and racial tensions, no one wanted to be alone. And hearing that this guy knew the trails, a group of us decided to hike with Mike, and the crisis became our cure.
So Mike, you've been hiking out here all this time and you brought us here. What got you started?
Well, I didn't actually bring you all here. You guys kind of followed me. No, I didn't. I always hated to hike. So I used to come up here. I used to run track and field in college. I ran on the international, we called the club circuit back in the day. And so this was my peace. This is where I would clear my head in the morning. You know, we used to train up here. And so I'd come out here in the morning, kind of like it's like a spiritual thing. Come out here, clear my head, and then start the day, and then go to the gym and beyond. Because, you know, as a single dad, raised 3 kids on my own, and I have a mother who's 91. She has dementia. She's 89 miles east in Redlands.
Wow.
Got a brother that's special needs, and so I'm managing 3 households. I have my own company, my own business, and so I need this time to just have peace and to get all the stress out, and then, you know, start the day. And during COVID, what happened was that everybody was locked inside. I was happy because I could go outside and hang out. And then Joe Ruzan, a friend of mine, and Chauncey Dennis, who used to be a trainer, they said, "Can we come walk with you?" I said, "Sure, why not?" Little did I know that they were gonna drop everybody off and then they were gonna leave. And that's kind of how this
And now we give
evolved.
you the peace of mind. Now you have all your peace with all of our chatter.
I guess so.
We're here at the Dr. King I Have a Dream Monument. And this is the park that we get to hike in every day. Tell me a little bit about what does it mean in terms of the group of people that are following you? What does that mean?
Well, actually, you know, I'm privately shy, even though I know a lot of people. And it's good for me to be around a collective of people. This is really a village. When I was raising my kids, I was growing up, I was a military brat, so we always had a village around us. And so it's wonderful to have especially African Americans, both male and female, walking together, talking about issues and ideas and kind of working through their problems, good and bad, celebrating birthdays, celebrating holidays, anniversaries, talking about divorce, talking about baby mamas, baby daddies, and all that stuff. But at least, you know, this is the time we can all air that and come together, and if somebody needs our help, then we can kind of surround that person. So the I Have a Dream monument, Martin Luther King, and all that he stood for, it's kind of like transcends all of this group. And I just enjoy seeing people get better. I'm not here to make them comfortable, I'm here to make them better. And if I can do that, then, you know, I'm happy. I'm just so proud of this group. And where people started, some people had asthma, some people had heart issues, some people had cancer. I even got stricken with cancer a couple years ago. And when you get humbled like that, and then you have the support of a group like this, it means everything. It really does.
Tell us what you did to overcome that. Where are you with it? Tell us all.
Well, it was a shock to the system. See, my family had heart attack and stroke issues, so I always did cardiovascular activity, make sure my heart was strong. I always tried to stay in shape. I always went on my checkups and everything else. I have a lot of friends that were physicians, so I made sure I got my blood work. And then to all of a sudden get stricken with cancer, and it was prostate cancer. And that's very humbling. When you think you have all this time in front of you, and all of a sudden it's cut short, and it was a fairly aggressive form of cancer too. You know, you just have to thank God I was in shape, and I kept on, and I had good friends that had been through it and got to counsel me. I got to talk to doctors, get second, third opinions. So I'm fine now. It's been a slow recovery, but I'm good.
Cancer free.
Yes, ma'am.
Black men are 1.7 times more likely to be diagnosed with and 2.1 times more likely to die from prostate cancer than white men. Thanks to his healthy lifestyle, early diagnosis, and a lot of hugs, Mike is cancer-free.
Tell me about this particular park, Kennethon Park, and this place to walk. Is this the only place you walk?
No, actually, I go all over the place, just wherever I feel, but primarily 6 days a week, I'm here, and it's beautiful. I mean, you can see the ocean. You got, you know, on a clear day, you can look down and see Palos Verdes. You can look up to the Palisades and Malibu. It's a beautiful city, and it's a beautiful city with beautiful people, and there's pockets all over the place. You know, we've hiked up to the Hollywood sign, went on a field trip, done Griffith Park, Palos Verdes.
Temescal Canyon, yeah, we did Temescal Canyon, yeah. We do a lot of things.
Kennethon Park, often called LA's Central Park, offers 401 acres of urban tranquility for all seeking a healthier lifestyle.
So the social aspect of the group seems to be important as well.
I like the social aspect of it. I mean, for everybody else, because they seem to enjoy it. So it kind of makes me happy. You know, my father was a 20-year veteran of the Air Force, Vietnam vet. And so growing up, he was an officer in the military, went to Tuskegee. My parents, big HBCU folks and family HBCU. So, you know, back in the day, there was a lot of racism in the military. So as a kid of a military officer, you couldn't get in fights. You couldn't do anything that would affect his service or him getting a promotion. So I've always had to multitask, adapt. It was always yes, ma'am, yes, sir, and get it done. And my father just always used to say, this too shall pass, press on. And so I kind of kept that mentality. And then just like I said, raising 3 kids and with all the issues that I have, that a lot of people have, a lot of the people in the group have, you know, you just kind of press on and you just try to stay as positive as possible. And one thing working out does is that it reinforces that, because it's not about the commitment, it's about consistency. So if you're out here constantly, every day, even though it's rote, if people think about the journey as opposed to outcomes, you'll get there. But people are always concerned with outcomes. It's the journey. When you look back on your life, it's the journey, it's the people, it's the relationships. And so this is a part of that. And then I have therapy with my therapist, Amber, every Monday. And she says, no, stay with the group. They're good for you, because I didn't have the emotional
Amber.
Hugs. I didn't have the hugs.
We
you know?
like Amber. And you know we love to hug.
Oh,
In our quest for finding the Black Blue Zone, Mike has helped us uncover a vital ingredient: support, our secret sauce for longevity.
Surrounding yourself with supportive people that support you. I think that helps with longevity. And with all of this, it's not about comparing yourself to others, it's you versus you. That's one thing I like about fitness and having a healthy lifestyle, is being the best you can be. It doesn't matter if you hike, it doesn't matter if you swim, it doesn't matter if you run. It's just trying to get better. And the support, like with this group, being supportive and having a village is it's priceless, absolutely priceless.
Does love have a color, shape, or shade? Does it make for rainy days or perfect sunny rays? Open up your heart, it's just enough. Can you feel the love, 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 love? Friends are all around me, together like a family. Can you feel the love, 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 love? Everyone together, leaning on each other. Can you feel the love? La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
It's amazing how support can change your life. Research shows it can transform lives, easing stress and enhancing mental health, crucial factors in longevity. Our hikes are stress busters too, but they also increase our appetite. And for Black communities, our tradition is soul food. But how does it impact our health and lifespan? I spent some time with our Belizean vegan, Jackie Star Fountain, to get some insight on how we might eat for longevity.
My name is Star Fountain. I've been vegan going on 4.5 years, and it has completely changed my life. One of the things I love to do after a hike to kind of refuel, get myself going, is to make a smoothie bowl. That's my favorite. A smoothie bowl.
Okay, a smoothie bowl. Okay.
I like to incorporate fruits that are high in vitamin C, antioxidants, which help with rebuilding your cell. It helps with digestion, a whole lot of good stuff. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today.
I want to know, does it taste good?
Yeah,
that's gonna be the thing for me.
It does taste good, actually.
Okay.
It really does. So one of the secret ingredients for me when making a smoothie bowl, if you want it to come out tasty and creamy, I like to use the oat milk. And this is one of my favorite oat milks to use, but you can use any kind of milk: soy, almond milk, coconut milk, whatever you want. But today we're going to be using a little bit of this oat milk, and we're going to use some spinach, which is awesome, high in protein, green leafy greens, right? Pineapple, blueberries, mangoes, and then we're gonna top it with a little bit of the nuts, coconut shreds, and we're also gonna have some protein, because as a vegan, you have to make sure that you're getting your protein in daily. So this is one way to get protein in with hemp.
Okay.
That's what I like to use. All righty.
Hemp protein. Okay.
Yes. So should we get going?
You know, before we get going, I want to just ask you a couple of things. Tell me the difference between vegan, vegetarian, plant-based, keto, paleo. Yeah, it's so many different things now.
There are so many, but I feel like vegan is trending right now. Plant-based is trending. So those two, the difference. So vegan just means two things. We don't eat meat and we don't eat dairy. And when I say meat, no eggs, chicken, turkey, fish, shrimp, nothing. And when I say dairy, no milk, no butter, anything. But you'll find that in a lot of foods, you got to read labels, because there's always milk there, there's always eggs, or some kind of byproducts of meat in there.
And girl, how are we going to do that as Black folks? Because butter is part of the staples of life.
We got plenty of amazing vegan butters that are made out of
vegan
healthy
butter.
ingredients. They're made
Out of
out
healthy
of cashew,
ingredients.
they're made out of nuts, they're made out of healthy ingredients. I mean,
Star,
some are, not all, but
does it
yeah.
taste good?
It does.
We have to go back to the
Vegans
taste.
eat good. Vegans eat good. Look, vegans,
Okay.
we eat good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to trust you
Yeah,
on
yeah,
this.
we eat
Okay.
good. We do.
So that's vegan life. And what is plant-based?
So plant-based is primarily, the majority of your diet is plant-based. So you're eating very high amounts of plants, veggies, fruits, and then a low amount of animal products. You may still have eggs, you may still have any kind of chicken byproducts or meat byproducts, but for the most part, the majority of your diet is very similar to a vegan, but you can kind of interchange it. Vegans, on the other hand, it's more than food. You're pro-animal. So we're like, we don't want to kill the animals. We're trying to improve the environment.
Okay.
We don't want to wear leather. That's, you know what I mean? It's a little more radical.
Ooh,
on
because
another
y'all
level.
getting into not just our soul food, now you're getting into our soul, how
Right.
we dress, and then can't wear our pimp suits no more.
Veganism is on a whole nother level, which is why I feel like people use plant-based more, because if they want to have a piece of fish, you can have a piece of fish.
Well, thank you for that explanation.
Yeah.
Let's get into
You're
the
welcome.
morning pick-me-up that you're going to share with us, the fruit bowl.
All right, so you have to get a really good blender, and I like to add this is probably about half a cup. I then like to add in a little bit of the protein before I start adding anything else. And again, this is the hemp protein. And I add about just 1 tablespoon for me.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna add in a little bit of almond butter, because you definitely wanna put a little bit more fiber. I like to add about that much. And then I start just kind of adding in
the blueberries.
My blueberries.
I love blueberries. And these are what, mango?
These are mango.
Mango.
And then lastly, pineapple. And all 3 of these help to aid digestion.
Okay.
Okay.
So some fruit.
Yep.
Some protein.
Some protein.
Some
and
oat milk or water.
Yep. And then flaxseed or chia or chai or however you want to
chia
say
seeds.
Chia
Okay.
seeds. You can add that in as well. And then I kind of push the spinach. If you find that it's too thick, you just add a little bit more liquid water or the almond milk.
Okay.
So that's it. We're gonna.
All right. You added
boom,
everything
boom, boom.
together. That's certainly a bowl.
Looks nice, right?
Yes, it looks good.
So we're
looks
gonna
healthy.
bring it over here. We want it thick. That quick, y'all. See?
It's
Easy
frozen,
peasy.
too. Nice and thick.
Easy peasy. So we're gonna pull out a couple bowls for us.
Oh, so you literally are putting it in a bowl.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
I was
smoothie bowl.
thinking this was a smoothie. We were going to drink it.
No,
You
I
made
love
it nice
smoothie.
and thick.
Yes, I love smoothie
This
bowls.
is a great
It's-
idea because I normally just do a smoothie and I make it more liquidy and then I'm sort of like, I'm tired of
it's
always
like this
having
little. It's like a little smoothie bowl. You can get some extra
spoons
spoons out of
and
there.
then-
Okay, so you want to add a little bit of the hemp seeds, which is also good in
Little
fiber.
hemp seed,
Little
okay.
hemp. You feel like it's not sweet enough, then
Okay.
you can add agave. I like a good crunch in my smoothie bowl.
I love pecans.
So I
That's
will
great.
add pecans,
Okay.
and then that's it.
Okay, this is our smoothie
Are we ready?
bowl.
All right, let's taste it.
Okay, this looks
and
good.
again, there we go. Ready? Cheers.
I'm ready. Cheers.
Woo.
That's good. And it's like
delicious.
I'm actually having a meal instead of just a drink.
You're getting your spinach. You're getting all your good fruits and veggies in, and the protein that you need again as a vegan. And you don't have to top it with any of this, but I find
Well,
that
it
it's
helps
good.
because it gives it the crunch, and I like the crunch.
And if you're kind of like a person that likes sweet, just add a little honey. If you're not vegan, if you're vegan, add a little agave.
I was going to ask you why agave versus honey.
Vegans don't eat honey. Honey because of the bees. Anything that comes from anything living, breathing. But this is yummy, right?
This is very
So
yummy.
once you get done eating
It'll
this,
be even more yummy with honey.
it's very filling too. I'm gonna put some agave on there and you'll be like, ooh, this is delicious.
This is the first time I've ever had hemp seed.
Is it? Oh, it's delicious.
I
right?
never knew what it was, so I never tried it. But it's
Very
actually
good.
good.
Very good in fiber, high protein, same.
Well, this is great. Thank you so much for this.
Jackie gave us some great tips for eating healthy. And guess what? When we return to the soul for true soul food, we find that it's rooted in African heritage and echoes the Mediterranean diet. Rich in fruits, vegetables, and grains, true soul food is minimal of meats and sweets. Check out the African Heritage Food Pyramid and add soul food as part of our longevity secrets. Meet Tamara Branch, a lifelong advocate of holistic health, including being a vegetarian and a big exercise queen. Despite her lifestyle, a diagnosis shook her to the core, leading her on a quest for new insights into longevity.
My name is Tamara Branch. I go by Tamara, T, Tammy, Lady T, T-Rex, and the T's go on from there. I'm 59 years old. I have with me Smokey Branch. She rescued me. I am the youngest and only girl. I have 4 brothers. My mother and father, William and Jessie Branch, were married for 57 years, and they made their transition 20 years ago. My mother is the oldest daughter of 21 kids from the same man and woman. My father's an only child. So they certainly had an interesting relationship. My mother was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 1970. So I was introduced to caretaking at a young age, a really young age. In 1970, they gave her 5 years to live. She made her transition in 2005. So she is truly my role model, my hero, my inspiration. I've been pretty much single my whole life, and I was just traveling, had been to many countries around the world, and then in 2015, I came back from 2 weeks in Cuba and made my doctor's appointments for the year end. And in December, I got a diagnosis of breast cancer. I was completely shocked by that, and it was just two or three days before Christmas. I didn't want to tell my family. I didn't want to ruin their Christmas, so I waited until the day after, and I told them. And it was definitely a blow to my ego because I'm a vegetarian, I exercise, I eat right, and I just couldn't believe it. The doctor said, okay, we need to perform surgery. I did an MRI. Turns out I have a tumor in the left breast. They had already seen a tumor in the right breast. Now there's a tumor in the left breast. So the doctors say, okay, this changes everything. They said, no, we need to do a bilateral mastectomy. That's when I was completely blown away, just blown away. So for the next 7 months or so, I decided to try natural therapies. I did everything from going to clinics in Arizona, clinics in Mexico. I tried herbs. I had different equipment in my house. I had a hyperthermia machine, a sauna, an ozone machine. I was going for acupuncture. I was seeing naturopathic doctors, homeopathic doctors. I was trying everything because I knew that I wanted to treat this naturally. But after 7 months, the doctors were just saying, you gotta have surgery. You gotta get this taken care of. So finally I decided, okay, I've tried everything, and at this point I'm frightened, I'm scared, and I wanna live. So I ended up having a bilateral mastectomy in July. Then I had reconstructive surgery. About 3 to 4 weeks after my surgery, I just had to get away. I had to get away, and I knew that my healing would be better if I were somewhere else. So I was in Thailand for 2 weeks, just having a great time and relaxing, and my mind wasn't on health, just enjoying life. Well, I've always been an exerciser. So I decided I'm going to continue walking because it's very important that I get my workouts in. I continue working out alone. So I did that for a couple of years, and then I started seeing this crew that was growing over the months. First there were maybe 4 people, then 5, and after a year or so, I was seeing easily like 10 people or so, and they would always say, join us, join us. And I just wave. Sometimes I'd take a picture of them, but I just wanted to be alone. That was my time to just listen to my books on tape and figure out my whole health situation. Well, after last year, going through radiation and then getting the dog and seeing all these friends in the park, and they kept saying, you should join us. One day I said, you know what? I'm going to join you. That was around September. My life changed at that point.
Ray, we love you. We miss you. Smokey's been saying, where is Ray? Where's Ray? Heal up, brother. We miss you. Get better soon.
Say
We're
something,
happy for
Smokey.
you today. It's all about you, brother. It's all about you.
All right.
We love you.
After a 3-month cancer-free diagnosis, Tamara's cancer returned. This time, she went into the fight with the tribe.
I opted to go ahead and have the radiation. I had 33 treatments, and I recall driving to and from the radiation every day by myself. And at one point, a girlfriend called me and she said, how's it going? I said, oh, it's going okay. And she said, well, who's taking you? And I said, I'm just driving by myself. And she broke down into tears. And I'm like, why are you crying? And she said, because you shouldn't be alone and I wish I could help you. And I said, it's okay. You know, I got this. It's okay. And by saying I got this, that was my ego. Because to me, I felt like I did have it, but I didn't. So from an emotional standpoint, I was trying to keep things in check. But when I got to the hospital that day, I just broke down in the parking lot because I really should have had someone with me. But my ego said, no, you can do this all by yourself. It's amazing how long I was alone, living alone, working out alone, doing a lot of things alone, and then meeting this new family and giving me a whole new perspective on life. In September, unfortunately, my wound wasn't healing, so a doctor suggested that I have hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and I had just joined the group. So unfortunately, I had to take a month off to do these treatments. So I had mentioned it to one of the girls in the group that I was gonna not be able to work out and that I was gonna walk Smokey early in the morning and when it was still dark out so that I could get to my appointments on time. When she offered to walk with me in the mornings, in the dark, before her regular workout, I was completely taken aback by that because she didn't really know me. And she just said, you know, I'll walk with you. And it really just, it brought a tear to my eyes because I wasn't expecting that. And that's what this group is all about. It's supporting each other. If someone needs help or needs a reference or a suggestion, the group is there for that. I don't want to work out alone anymore. So between having this dog and working out with them, it's been a life changer. On any given day, there's between 10 and 20 of us. I need to get a hug from each one of them. It's my thing. I need it. Hugging is so important. It is so important. It's kind of like petting an animal. It releases those happy hormones. So in the mornings, first thing I do is I hug every single person and I say, good morning, handsome. Good morning, beautiful. It makes my day, and I'm hoping that it makes their day.
Hugs lower your blood pressure and heart rate. Hugs decrease the release of cortisol, making you less stressed. Hugs boost oxytocin, which is associated with feeling happier. Hug somebody today.
Next up, Welcome to the dream team.
This is the biggest challenge that I had to overcome. It's dealing with cancer. But I overcame it, and I didn't do it alone. Initially, I thought, I got this, I could handle it alone. What is so important that I finally realized after living on this planet for 59 years is that you can't do it alone. And that's where that whole connection with my workout crew, they were the ones who were able to help me to get over that final hurdle. It was meeting with them. It was seeing them first thing in the mornings. Even when I was down, I saw those beautiful smiling faces, and it just made me feel so much better. So I say to people who are, younger than me, first of all, get a tribe, get a group, get friends, hang out, open up, be vulnerable, work out, talk about your health challenges, also talk about the good things that have happened in your life. Talk about recipes and diet and how to think positively. All of that is a combination of what that group has given to me. I'm a completely different person because of the group, and I'm forever thankful because of them. My secret sauce to living a healthy life is the social connection. This group is fabulous because we work out together, but now we're hanging out. We go to the movies, we go on field trips and hikes outside of the park, and it's been great. That to me is about longevity. It's all about longevity because having that social connection can't do anything but extend your life. But in addition to that, it's sunshine for me. I love yellow. It's one of my favorite colors, yellow and orange. And when I greet people, I always say, hello, sunshine, because it makes people happy. Yellow is a happy color. So the secret sauce for me is social connection and sunshine.
In our quest for the Black Blue Zone, solidarity and sustenance emerge as main keys for longevity. Sustenance equates to sunshine and soul food, while solidarity provides support and connection. Connecting with the right community and nourishing our bodies hold the secrets to a longer, healthier life. Unlock the secrets in your own community by visiting blackbluezones.com. Join us next time as we continue our journey in finding the Black Blue Zone.